Magic the Gathering and the Final Fantasy crossover. Here's everything you need to know. What's up, everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving deep into the exciting crossover between Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy. And get ready for a nostalgic trip as we explore this amazing collaboration. The entire Final Fantasy saga, including 16 mainline games, is coming to Magic the Gathering. And believe me, as someone who's loved this series for years, we're going to see unforgettable characters, items, and some pretty great memorable moments from millions of people's beloved RPG franchise. Now, don't forget to mark your calendars. This set is scheduled to launch on June 13th of 2025. And yes, we all know what this means. You are going to have to battle scalpers. It's just plain as that's how this is going to go. So hopefully everybody who loves this can actually get their hands on this without having to pay double or even triple, because scalpers are just straight scum. That's my opinion on it. They're horrible people. Now, back from that little tangent there. This crossover will be fully draftable. It is a standard legal set accompanied by 4 pre-constructed commander decks. Now, these commander decks will feature both reprints of existing cards with new Final Fantasy art and brand new cards designed with commander in mind. Each deck is themed around a single Final Fantasy game, specifically the big hitters of the Final Fantasy franchise, which I know that'll ruffle some feathers here. They've gone with 6, 7, 10, and 14. So let's take a look at these 4 Final Fantasy games that will be headlining the commander decks. Starting with Final Fantasy VI. Now, this deck is centered around the latter half of the game, focused on rebuilding your party by bringing creatures back from your graveyard. And Wizards of the Coast consulted directly with the FF16 to update these characters to the standards needed for Magic art. Now on to our next game, Final Fantasy VII, of course. While incorporating modern aesthetics from the remake trilogy, the deck story will primarily follow the OG classic game. And of course, Cloud is the obvious pick. Now they're adding green to the mix to let them tie in the Power Matters cards and cards that reference the planet and Lifestream. And moving on to Final Fantasy X, the white, blue, green strategy. Forgive me, I'm still a Magic noob. I'm sure there's a better way I'm sure there's a more proper term for that, so please forgive me. The white, blue, green strategy comes from the idea that the game's sphere grid leveling system as a way to empower creatures. The team considered Yuna, but ultimately decided to stick with Tidus or Tidus, depending on how you go with that one. And going on to the final game for this, Final Fantasy XIV, which is the white, blue, black color identity, allowed them to lean into a non-creature spellcasting theme while also including characters they wanted to. The deck represents Y'shtola specifically during her Shadowbringers arc, which in my opinion, as someone who's been playing 14 since 2013, that there is the best arc with Y'shtola. Now, like the Warhammer 40k commander decks, these decks will be available in both regular and collector's editions, which I hear the words collector's editions and my ears start ringing like I need to buy something. The regular version has an MSRP of $69.99, while the collector's edition, featuring a special Surge foil treatment for all 100 cards, has an MSRP of $149.99, but as I said in the beginning, and I promise I won't go off on a tangent too far on this, Thanks to scalpers, be prepared to pay $180 to $200 for the regular, probably $350 to $400 for the collectors. Scalpers suck, and I'm going to say it again. Now, the Magic Gathering and the Final Fantasy crossover promises to be an epic event, blending the strategic gameplay, of Magic with the rich stories and characters of Final Fantasy. With draftable sets and pre-constructed commander decks, there's something for every fan to enjoy. So get ready to relive your favorite Final Fantasy moments in a whole new way. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe down below in the comments. And leave a comment. And if you didn't enjoy this, you're also welcome to hit that thumbs down. So I'll catch you guys later.